take on that. And what is your take on those believers and the whole idea of the Earth as a flat disk with a solid dome firmament over it?
Yeah, it's a shame, and it's an indictment on our education system that anyone still would believe that. It's a pagan idea. A lot of pagan cultures, or even those surrounding Israel at the time of Moses and around those times, believed in a flat Earth. They believed that it had a solid dome, and kind of like the picture that you see. I mean, I'm sure you've seen pictures of that. Now, the modern flat earthers may do it a little different in terms of the way the sun and moon move. The ancients didn't perceive it that way, but nonetheless, it's easy to refute. We can talk about this from a scientific perspective. I can show you experiments you can do to test the shape of the Earth. It's not hard, especially with modern technology. It's very easy with modern technology, considering we can travel great distances in relatively short periods of time, something our ancestors really couldn't do. But also, it's unbiblical. The Bible teaches a spherical Earth, and one passage that teaches this would be Job 26:10. Where it says that God inscribes a circle at the face of the waters at the boundary between light and darkness. And that boundary is what astronomers call the terminator, and that's where light stops or terminates, and it's where evening and morning occur. And the only shape that always produces a circular terminator is a sphere. It's the only one. There's no other shape that will do that. And Job clearly understood that. When you read that passage, there's no doubt he understood that not only that the Earth is spherical, but that it's rotating, or at least with respect to the sun, it's rotating, because that boundary between light and darkness is a circle, and it's where evening and morning occur, and it's on the waters because the Earth's surface is mostly water. It's repeated again in Proverbs chapter 8 as well, God inscribing that circle on the face of the waters. So the Bible indicates a spherical Earth. The neat thing about that, Job 26:10, we think that was written around 2000 BC. Mm-hmm. That was before none of the pagans believed in a spherical Earth at that time. The Bible, as far as I can tell, the earliest reference to a spherical Earth is Job 26:10. I can't find any secular reference to a spherical Earth at that time. The Greeks didn't start accepting it until around 500 BC. You have Pythagoras. He argued, we know that Pythagoras believed in a spherical Earth. We don't know if he made good arguments for it or not. His arguments aren't recorded. We do know that Aristotle came along, so 300s BC. Aristotle made some very good arguments for a spherical Earth, including the fact that when the Earth is between the sun and the moon, and the Earth casts its shadow on the moon, it always casts a circular shadow, no matter what the orientation of the sun and moon are. And that only works if the Earth is a sphere. It won't work if the Earth is a flat disk, because the sun's here and the moon's there. You get a straight line if the eclipse happens at sunrise or sunset. And I've seen such an eclipse. In fact, we had just a few weeks ago, we had a partial lunar eclipse, and I watched it, and I could see the Earth's shadow dip down into the top part of the moon, and it was neat. And it was a circle because we have a spherical planet. So it's not good. It's not good science. There's no science that would confirm a flat Earth. It's not good theology. The Bible teaches against that. The thing that really infuriates me is the flat earthers who say the Bible teaches a flat Earth. Well, no, you're misconstruing what God has said. You're blaspheming God, basically, because the Bible does not teach that. And I'm happy to talk about it.